Hey everybody, I am up here in Gull Lake, just northwest of Brainerd on the last weekend of walleye and pike season. So finishing that up today, and I'm up here as a result of the Minnesota fish auction that happened a few months ago. And I want to give a shout out to Trevor at Catch Cover Grading Outdoors LLC for donating a wheelhouse from Ice Guys Rentals up here on Gull Lake. So if you ever get a chance to get out to Gull Lake and are looking for a wheelhouse, they have a fantastic setup out here. Guys at Ice Guys Rentals are really accommodating. Put me out here, did their best to find some fish. It was a little tough sledding, didn't see a ton, but what I did mark, we caught quite a few of them. So super nice and very accommodating. Really did their best to get me in on some fish. So appreciate that. And if, like I said, if you're at Gull Lake in Brainerd, for ice fishing season, you should look them up because they do a great job. And then can't say enough about Trevor at Catch Cover for the donation. Very generous, and certainly appreciate being part of the last weekend of walleye season. So I got up here Saturday afternoon, set up middle of the afternoon, and dropped a line. I decided not to do a fish off or any kind of a challenge because I'm by myself. Typically my son would have come up, but he was unable to do that. So with only 2 lines in the water, I chose to put down a minnow on a rattle reel in hope to call in some walleye. And then I just fished with an assortment of jigs, but just 1 line in the water at a time. And so didn't really get a chance to do a head-to-head like I normally would. But the jig that seemed to be the best was from Tight Lines Jigs Wisconsin. Just got some of their jigs over the last couple weeks, and I tried both the purple jigs and the brown jigs that I just won at an auction, and brown seemed to be the color of choice this weekend. That jig was a multi-species monster. Pulled in several perch, pulled in a couple of small 10-11 inch walleye, and also a couple of crappie. So it was the workhorse. I paired that brown jig with J&S Plastics, a little Versamite Junior in motor oil. Now I think Travis just sold the plastics division off to someone else, and so a whole new line of J&S Plastics will be created here over the next few months. But I was able to get some Versamite Juniors, and has kind of a tannish brown tinge to it, and so it paired really well with that brown jig head. And that brown jig head had a little eyeball up on the top, and then some bumps around it. It was a glow jig, and the fish just love that jig. So Tight Lines opens up his ordering process on March 2nd. So I highly recommend, if you are in the market for some ice jigs for next year, to find him on Facebook or on the web and get into that order queue. He does a really nice job. The jigs are very well done, and like I said, very happy with the results today. So that's going to do it for today. I'm going to head back to the Twin Cities, and I'm excited that tomorrow I'm going to fish with Matt Johnson of Matt Johnson Outdoors on Lake Minnetonka. And if you know Matt, you know that means we're going to be on the hunt for crappies and big bluegills. So very excited to try my hand with him. And as always, anytime you fish with Matt, it's a learning experience. So very excited to be part of that tomorrow. And so look for an update after we do that. But that's all for now. And hope everybody had a successful end of the walleye season, and wrapping things up for ice season for this year. Only probably a couple more weeks of decent ice around the Twin Cities. So be careful. Ice is never safe, and there are several lakes around the Twin Cities that are having some challenges. So be safe and have a great day.
This is what I live for. I never quit, no, no. This is what I live for. I take another swing, so I never miss.